name is Tommy Gilbo, and I'm a criminal defense lawyer in Lafayette, Louisiana. I've tried 65 homicide cases. I've won more homicides than anyone else. I guess I'm known in this area as one of the premier criminal lawyers.
I'm Dan Fay. I've been in construction management for 20 years. I've been on these construction sites where the good old boys are in total command, and I've decided that there's more to it than just that.
Hi, my name is Rene Núñez. I'm from El Salvador. I work as a maintenance mechanic. I saw my father twice in my lifetime, and I don't think I will see him again. My father don't have any part in my childhood. He never was there.
I'm Mike Moeller, and I'm an engineer, 37 years old. I spent most of my life living out my father's dreams. I'd have to tell him that my dreams aren't the same as his, and that I paid a hell of a price for it.
Up over 121, and the Mid-City Daily News hits your front porch. It's time to rise and shine, H-E-B, with H&E, Harmon and Evans.
Just every morning again. It's time to get live and celebrate Friday.
I'm going on that wild man weekend up there the other side of Austin. What? We're going to go out there and run around in the woods and get in touch with our ceiling. Had to make my own drum, got to go beat on the drum, stand around the campfire, get in touch with the ceiling, that kind of stuff.
Why are you doing all that?
Well, it seemed like the thing to do. I'm trying to solve some of my own issues, some of my own aggression, get rid of some of this rage I got inside of me. I don't have to come out here and beat on you guys at the job all the time.
Your family going with you?
Well, it's me, like a summer camp out.
By yourself?
Yeah, well, there's going to be 100 other guys there.
Every single day I wake up at the same time, I go to work. It's a damn ugly routine, you know. Weekend, you get a couple beers, you get drunk. I mean, you get drunk, and then you don't care about nothing. Your wife, it will just jump on you, you know. And if, you know, the first reaction is like, I am a man, like I say it. I am a man, you know, leave me alone. I know what I'm doing, you know, get the fuck out of here. You know, I don't want to hear it. You know, I'm going to leave. Hey, bye, you know, bye. You know, don't let the door slam in your eyes, you know. Hasta la vista, baby.
Never quit. Never, ever, ever quit. You set your sights on something, you go after it, you get it. Hard work, and don't quit. Guts, persistence, go after it. I did that with my life, and it worked. It works great in business. I was known as a pretty savage cross-examiner, and I still have a hard time holding that in. I just finished trying an aggravated rape case where I had to cross-examine a 9-year-old girl. I gave myself an Oscar for the way I did that cross-examination. It's difficult to be humble when you have raised yourself as an individual and you have been your own role model and, in essence, your own God. I want to be everything. I want it all. I want to be a full, vibrant human being that lives in the now, that loves people, that can sense you and talk to you and notices what type of eyeglasses you wear. I want to celebrate life.
I go to work and I do a job that is a job. It's not a thrill for me to go there and do that. It's a burden. It's not fun. There's very little fun in it. It's deadbeat serious, you know. It's got to be right all the time, and there's no room for error, and it's just a real pain in the ass. My dad was real strict and very perfectionist, and then he was in the Army. At times he was gone for a year and you'd not be able to see him, you know. And every mistake I made was highlighted to the extreme.
I was the firstborn of 14, which became a problem later on, I'd say about when they had 6 kids. And that, as I look backward, is when I'd say I lost my father. I lost my parents, because I was then a father for my younger brother. So we became grown-ups at age 8 and 9. My father used to come to the dinner table with a belt around his neck. That was his authority at the dinner table at night. So I have a lot of resentment for that as the years go on. And I started to raise my own kids that way, too, and stopped short of going crazy with it. The iron hand of the belt. Hey, good game.
Thanks.
A little cold, huh?
Yeah.
All right, go take a shower and we'll head down and get something to eat.
All right.
Take care.
My relationships with women kind of have always been short-term and unfulfilling, I guess. I get the sense that I'm asking them to do something that, or wanting something from them that I can't get from them. And having 2 marriages fail and feeling like that there's really something wrong with me and I really need to find out what it is.
I remember being beat so that I wouldn't cry. Beat till you hurt, then get beat so you'd shut up. And I learned it real well. I learned to shut out everything. And I was proud that a teacher would cry before I would when she beat me in school. And I was proud that somebody could take a cigarette and mash it out in my arm without me crying. I would feel no pain. So now I'm learning to feel the pain.
I've been married 3 times. You know, I mean, the thing is, like, at the first time I used to think about it, something wrong with that woman. You know, hey, get a divorce. It's cheap and it's easy. You know, get out of here. But after the 3rd time, I just started to think, like, wait a minute, let me think about it. You know, I've been married 3 times and divorced twice. You know, I mean, it starts to look like it's not the woman's fault. Let me put it this way, you know, I don't have nothing to lose. It is weird, it is scary what my friends are gonna think about it. I mean, why I'm doing it? You know, why?
You can pretend it's a doggy or lots of things. Because if it gets real cold, you want to be warm, don't you? This is warm. We're going to be Tommy and Andre in this trip. The experience. We're not going to be dad and son. This is all Tommy's. Except this. No, that's half of dad's. No. Here comes mine. Okay? Tommy's, Andre's. This is the men's movement. You're from Dallas? You've heard of the Austin Men's Center? Well, you will one day. You heard of the women's movement, huh? Mm-hmm. Well, this is the men's movement. See, women's movement's about rights. Men's movement's about having the feelings and emotions and, you know, being more in touch with the real world. Men can stand a little of that, huh?
To heck with movements for a second. Where's a good place to eat? Close by.
Vato, Renee. Yo. Come on, man. Get up.
Okay.
You frozen up in there?
Yeah, I mean, it was cold.
Did you get cold last night?
Yeah, I froze my ass last night.
Ooh, the frost is God. This is neat. Frost all over everything. Good morning. God,
It's cold.
That's easy just to remember last night.
It's about time to go eat breakfast.
Yeah, they're lining up.
Good. I'm hungry. I need to go to the bathroom, too.
My balls. Goes close to the throat, you know, to get too cold, you know, you're like, whoops. Probably today came down sometime. When he warms up.
Who taught us to be men? Nobody taught me. I just grew up and here I am. All the old cultures, they would never think of doing that. To have this little boy, this incredibly prized possession of their culture, to grow up into manhood, just kind of on its own, whatever happened. And what they did was they created a formal, institutionalized way to bring little boys into manhood. And that was through the rituals, the rites of passage, and the things like that. We're going to do a few little movements and exercises this morning, and it's because a lot of men get out of touch with their bodies. Okay, now just move it kind of forward and get you kind of a circular thing going. Your chiropractor will appreciate these kind of movements. It'll either get you healthy or back in its office. Okay, good, that's great. Oh, does that feel good? Yeah.
Can you time a little bit harder against me if you want, yeah.
Oh, for this? Do you think it was good? What is a man supposed to be? What did you learn in this informal world that's really manly? You know? To be strong. What else? Big boys don't cry. Of course, that's the single most damaging thing that we ever learn as men, is you don't cry. Because if you can't cry to resolve your frustration and your loss and your hurt and your wounds, the only thing we got left is anger. And let me assure you that it's real hard to resolve losses just being angry. You want to try it? Let somebody die that you love and just be pissed off about it for the next 10 years and see how much resolution you get. Not much. Not much. You talk about oppression. Women talk about they've been oppressed. What the fuck do you think's been happening to men around here for hundreds of years in this culture? Boy, it's a bitch because they want you to be intimate. They demand that you be intimate, and we want to be intimate. We're talking about our heart, and yet they shut it down at every opportunity while we're little boys growing up. And then they blame us and kick our ass for being jerks and assholes when we're grown because we don't know how to be intimate. We're supposed to be able to perform. We're supposed to have a hard dick in a moment's notice. If she shows us a little breast, doing, you know. Anything less than that, and we get worried. How many of you are tall, rich, you know, successful, powerful, got an 8-inch dome, got hair on your chest, tall, slender, muscular, always in control? Is anybody, we got one over here? You're the only man here. When you stop and think about it, you say, well, God damn, man, it's tough to be a man around here.
No peeking. I'm not peeking. You close your eyes and a partner leads you by the hand through the woods. You keep your eyes closed for 5 to 7 minutes. And he doesn't talk to you. He doesn't say, okay, turn left, look out, you know, there's a such and such here. He doesn't do that. He guides you. That exercise, I really don't like it. I could feel branches around my face, and that terrified me. I would step on a rock and break my ankle. I would fall down and break my arm. I mean, just this whole holocaust of fears come up for me. And I don't trust people. I had a very traumatic childhood, and the only person I ever ended up trusting was me. And it had to be in my family. And I've done damn good by that. You know, I'm one of the most successful non-trusting people you're going to run into.